Hello, Lolo. Sir David the Bard. I'm coming to you from Amarillo, Texas. It's hard to hide from Danites here. The biggest thing here is a tumbleweed. But I've got 3 or 4 of them on top of me, so the Danites can't see me. But hell, when the wind blows, I just go across the desert with them. So anyway, I wanted to share with you one of my weaknesses. Now, if I was going to share every weakness with you, which I've shared most, it would take 1,000 or more videos, which it has. So anyway, I go to bed last night and I put my remote up by my pillow because he's my friend. So I wake up in the morning, first thing I do is I hit my remote for the news, and it says scrambled program. Now, I know what scrambled eggs are, but I'm so old. I don't know how you scramble a program, but the fact of the matter is the screen is black when it's scrambled. So I'm pushing the remote, going, you son of a bitch. I think it's the remote, so I started to take the batteries out of the remote, and it ain't the remote. It's the, I think it's the TV. And I checked the TV. No, it ain't the TV. It's damn Comcast, C-O-M-C-A-S-T. Now, you know I don't, yes I do. I put bad language and bad experience with companies I think personally suck. Comcast I have hated for 10 years. They are the most least responsive customer service company I've dealt with, and I've always had problems. It'll go 2 or 3 months, well, then some crazy thing will happen. Well, I wake up and the crazy thing has happened. Now I'm pissed. Now I called Comcast about 6 months ago, and I got a really nice lady up in Oregon, and she was very kind to me, and she fixed my problem, and I thought, hey, this company is going places. I'm going to stay with them. Well, today I have a right to change my mind. I'm a man. So anyway, I call Comcast, and I get this voice on the other end. I can't even understand what the woman is saying, but I'm trying to be courteous because I like to cut a little slack for immigrants, because my wife and my children are immigrants. So I said, well, you know, I'll try to pretend that I know what she's saying. Well, I had to repeat like 3 or 4 times what the problem was. She couldn't understand it. And I said, is this call being recorded? And she says, yes, it is. And I said, good. Let me talk to a supervisor, because I can't understand a damn word what you say. Your accent is terrible, and your English is terrible. So I have to put you on hold for a supervisor. I've heard this one before. You go on hold, the call is disconnected. So their supervisor never hears the complaint. The supervisor never knew anything went wrong. Well, 35, 40 seconds later, here I go. The 20 minutes that I've spent talking to Comcast about my black TV, not that there's anything wrong with that, Jerry Seinfeld. But anyway, I call back, and I get another person with the same kind of accent. And I said, criminy, do you have a person there that was born speaking English? And she said, no, sir. I said, what? You don't have one English-speaking person in that call center? No, sir. I said, I like sir. And she, what is your name? I said, David. She says, okay, Sir David. Now, God, I'm melting like butter. Jesus. This cute little girl, she says to me, we have no one that speaks natural English here. We're all in the Philippines. I said, where are you located? She said, I'm right now in the Philippines. I said, Comcast is now hiring Filipinos to handle technical problems on American TV. Yes, Sir David. Oh, Jesus. I said, do you speak Tagalog or Visayan? She says, yes, but we're not allowed to speak our language on this telephone line. We must speak English. I said, you gotta learn it first. She's so cute. She says, well, I will try to help you. Now, you know, I was screaming and yelling before I got her, jumping up and down, throwing the remote. You know, it's the bipolar act. And this girl just, I was melting, like butter melting. So I said, you're not allowed to speak any Filipino on this phone. She says, no, but you can. And I said, okay. So I put Mercy on the line. And Mercy speaking Tagalog to her, and she's speaking English back to Mercy. God, there you got the blind leading the blind. And I'm just going, you know, where's my guns? I need my guns. The rifleman gun. Anyway, she was so soft, so sweet, and so precious. She comes back on the phone and says, well, put your TV on channel 3. I said, honey, my TV has like 42 channels, and it's worked well for a year without a box. She said, well, today it's going to have a box. I said, you fool. So I went to channel 3, and by God, the TV came up and went on. Now I'm an ass. Now I'm an ass, and she knows it. She knows it. But they are such a precious, gracious people. And she was so happy that my TV was working, and so was I. So I told her goodbye and thank you, and then I looked at Mercy and said, you know, I got a soft spot for Filipino girls. I just do. They are so darling. They are so innocent. They're so naive, and they're precious. They're just precious like children. And I can't yell at them. I just have a hard time yelling at them, and when I do, I feel really guilty. So anyway, that's my Comcast story, and I'm going to try to change over to another DirecTV or Deseret TV or Desert TV, or the antenna that you just screw on the side and it gets every channel. Like it's something everybody wants. That's paying $100 a month for cable and a satellite. So anyway, there's my Filipino story. So if you have to deal with the Bard and you're scared, just put a little sweet Filipino girl out there, and I'm melting. And by the time she was done with me, I was just butter on the floor.